Stadium for Senior Day and Military Appreciation Day, sponsored by South Arkansas Rehab and Mid-South Sea, with the visiting Bulldogs from Southwestern Oklahoma State University and your UAM Weevils. On behalf of UAM Chancellor Dr. Peggy Doss, Head Football Coach and Athletic Director Hud Jackson, UAM Athletics, and the UAM campus community, we welcome you to UAM in Cotton Bowl Stadium. Today, we would like to take the opportunity to recognize our senior cheer and senior football players. First, recognizing our UAM cheer seniors. First, Faith Bradshaw, a biology major from Sheridan, Arkansas. Faith is the daughter of Brenda and Luther Bradshaw. After graduation in May, Faith plans to continue her education by enrolling in a nuclear medicine program to pursue a second bachelor's degree and a career as a nuclear medical technologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Faith Bradshaw. Up next is Cody Carr, a criminal justice major from Russellville, Arkansas. Cody is the son of Tanya and Eric Carr. Following graduation, Cody plans to attend State Trooper School and will pursue a career in law enforcement. Now recognizing Whitney Smith, a double major in criminal justice and psychology from Russellville, Arkansas. Whitney is the daughter of Donna Smith, JJ Smith, and Candace Smith. Whitney will graduate in December and begin her career with the Russellville Police Department in January. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Whitney Smith. Haley Deakins is a business marketing major from Cotton Valley, Louisiana. Haley is the daughter of Mary and Shane Deakins. After graduation, Haley would like to continue working for Varsity in social media marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Deakins. Skylar Sutton is a pre-law major from Monticello, Arkansas. Is the daughter of Nick and Adelia Sutton. After graduation, Skylar plans to attend law school. Ladies and gentlemen, Skylar Sutton. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓 is a liberal arts major from Sherwood, Arkansas. She is the daughter of Gidget and Jimmy Sobzak. After graduation, M plans to remain at UAM to pursue a master's degree in education with plans to become a high school art teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, M. Sobzak. And our final senior cheerleader, Maddie Welch, a business marketing major from Star City, Arkansas. She is the daughter of John Welch and Rebecca Turner. After graduation, Maddie plans to enroll in a master's program to earn her MBA online while working in sales. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Maddie Welch. Let's give a big round of applause to our senior cheerleaders for all that they have done in support of UAM. We now would like to recognize our senior football players. Our first senior is number 2, quarterback from Horn Lake, Mississippi, Dion Biggins. Majoring in cybersecurity, he is graduating in May 2026. He is escorted today by his positions coach, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Dion Biggins.
Hey, James.
Our next senior is number 3, wide receiver from Weevil, Mississippi, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. A biology major, he is graduating in May of 2026. He is escorted today by his parents, George and Linda Allen, his brother, Anthony Harris, and 𝗗𝗗𝗏 Edwards. Ladies and gentlemen, senior 𝗗𝗏𝗏. Our next senior is number 7, a tight end from Jackson, Mississippi, Joshua Dixon. Majoring in coaching and teaching, he will graduate with his master's degree in December of 2026. He is escorted today by his father, Robert Dixon, mother, Sonia Howard, stepfather, Daryl Broom, sister, Jerica Dixon, brother, Ladarian Broom, and girlfriend, Tyra. Ladies and gentlemen, number 7, Joshua Dixon. Now recognizing number 22, safety from Compton, California, 𝗗𝗏𝗏 Taylor. He is an interdisciplinary studies graduate in May of 2026. He is escorted by his parents, 𝗗𝗏 and Katrina Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, 𝗗𝗏 Taylor. Recognizing number 33, a kicker punter from Olathe, Kansas, Tanner Steinbach. Tanner is a business marketing major. He is scheduled to graduate in December of 2025. Escorting him today is his father, Alan Steinbach, stepmother, Christina Steinbach, and his mother, Candace Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, number 33, Tanner Steinbach. recognizing number 40, defensive end from Manola, Texas, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥. Colby is a health and physical education major and will graduate in May of 2026. He is escorted by his father, Mark Kendrick, stepmother, Micah Kendrick, mother, Andrea McCrae, and sister, Kaylee Nash. Ladies and gentlemen, number 40, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥. Now recognizing number 41, defensive back from Arlington, Texas, 𝗗𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 is an exercise science major, graduating in May of 2026. He is escorted by UAM defensive coordinator Steve Wright. He is also joined at midfield by number 42, 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And number 53, Trey Stokes. Now recognizing number 44, defensive lineman from Houston, Texas, 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, also known as Zona. He is majoring in computer science and will graduate in December of 2025. He is escorted today by his host family, Landon, Crystal, and Ryan Grimes. Number 44, 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Now recognizing number 48, defensive end from Starkville, Mississippi, 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗏. Majoring in health and physical education, he will be graduating in May of 2026. He is escorted today by his parents, Terrence and LaShondra Band, sister Tanya Bond, girlfriend Chelsea Coates, and son Keelan Bond. Now recognizing 48, 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗏. Now recognizing number 57, offensive lineman from Carrollton, Georgia, Jared Morrow. Jared is a health and physical education major, graduating in May of 2026. He is escorted by his parents, Mark and Jill Morrow, brother Abram Morrow, sister Susanna Morrow, and his grandparents, Dennis and Connie Goodwin. Number 57, Jared Blow! Now recognizing number 62, offensive lineman from Commerce, Texas, Anton Stapleton. Majoring in business administration, Anton is going to graduate in December of 2025. He is escorted today by his mother, Judith Wright, along with Blake and Stephanie Abbott and their 2 children. Ladies and gentlemen, number 62, Anton Stapleton. Now recognizing number 65, offensive lineman from Pensacola, Florida, Darius Franklin. Majoring in physical education and coaching, he will graduate in May of 2026. He is escorted by his mother, Diana Franklin, and his host family, Justin and Emily Howard, and his girlfriend, Jana Custer. Ladies and gentlemen, number 65, Darius Franklin. Our final senior today, number 77, a lineman from New Orleans, Louisiana, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗏. He is a major, business management major, and he is set to graduate in May of 2026. He is being escorted by defensive line coach and strength and conditioning coach, Austin Roberts. Number 77, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗏.
All right. Call you back in just a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause for all of our seniors and wish them the best of luck in their next chapters.
All right. Step one, 2, 3 steps. Sorry. There you go. Take a right. Okay. And she's cheering on turn right.
Oh, I've never been here before, ever.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
My wife asked me this morning about 3 years. Yeah. You know as much about UAM football as you know Star City football.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well,
Fans, be sure to get all of your UAM gear at the bookstore kiosk that is on the home side of the main concourse. It'll be open until the end of halftime, so get your gear and show off your UAM fandom.
We open the door.
Hey fans, we're continuing our halftime song. We need your help to pick this week's song.
University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Bowl Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car, to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
Campus grounds, including here at Convoy Leslie Football Stadium. In accordance with NCAA rules, artificial noisemakers and air horns are not permitted. We also would like to remind you that the playing surface at the sidelines are strictly reserved for game participants and event staff only. Any use of profanity is not tolerated. Any violators of these rules may be removed.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
So I've kind of been studying the 2 and 6. We haven't. We've lost 4 in a row. Is that right? 4 in a row. Of course, it should be 3 and 5. We should have won the Southeastern. That was should. Yeah, probably.
Looking at the stats of this game, what things would be
Right. I was looking at the notes, reading the article. I think all time are 7 and 6 in this series. Yeah.
At Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery, yours. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank.
Led by drum major Hunter Cunningham from El Dorado, Arkansas. On behalf of the University of Arkansas at Monticello, the Bull Weevil Marching Band greets all fans with a special welcome to the faculty, administration, students, alumni, and friends. would you please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem, conducted by Director of Bands, Dr. Eric Richards. In honor of Military Appreciation Day, we have the Watson Chapel High School Color Guard. The presentation of colors are given by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Chelsea Grigsby, Cadet Captain Gina Lambert, Cadet Major Taya Crutchfield, and Cadet First Sergeant Sasha Mack.
Broadcaster with the Star City Bulldogs there, and of course he's a UAM grad as well. I graduated in 2013. 2013, was a member of the marching band here. We were just talking about the band. It's a little bit smaller than it was when you were here.
It is, but it still sounds
Friday afternoon. We got more to do, more to talk about here on our pregame show as the marching band gets set. They just performed the national anthem. We'll be back with more on our pregame show from Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium right after this timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of the university's alma mater. Let's make some noise. Let's get loud, loud, loud. Let your Weevils hear you. Keep it loud, keep it loud. Weevils, Jackson. With today's coin toss, will be led by Evelyn. Southwestern has won the toss and deferred their option to the second half. Monticello will receive. We would like to thank South Arkansas Rehab and Mid-South Seed for their continued support of UAM Athletics.
What do you think the keys to the victory for the Weevils are tonight, Stuart?
Well, one of the keys, I think it'll be great to establish something early. Get on the board early. Kind of get you some confidence going, and then, like you talked about, you get the turnovers. You've got to avoid the turnover bugaboo. It's been really hurting this team all year long.
The Weevils will receive as Wazoo won the opening toss and had deferred their option to the second half. So UAM will be on offense first. They'll be moving from left to right on your radio dial, from north to south toward the Weevil pond here in the first quarter. And going back deep for the Weevils is going to be, let's see, we got Amari Cox on one side, and looks like 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 on the other side. So this ball game just about set to kick off here, and we're glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. A high end-over-end kick, going to sail into about the 3-yard line. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 will get it. He'll fake the handoff and keep it himself. He's out over the 10, out to the 15, going to be out near the 18-yard line. And that's where the Weevils will start their first possession here of the ball game, as 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 on a 12-yard return as we get started here this afternoon.
Let's see what our offense can do to begin.
They'll mark it at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Weevils. Ball will be on the left hash mark. Tavion Falk will get the start at quarterback. He's been the starter all season long. Your running back is going to be Jalen Sultan. Check that. It's going to be Isaiah. It's going to be the starting running back, Isaiah Broadway. Falk wanting to throw on first down. Flips it off out of the backfield. Going to be complete to the tight end. He's out over the 25, out to the 30, the 34-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Weevils, and making the catch there. And back to the run. First down, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠😓 with the catch. Big first down.
That's a big way to start, getting a big play right there. Getting about, 15 yards on the play?
On the play. Walking at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Weevils. Falk again wanting to throw. This time rolling to his left, looking downfield, being chased. Going to get out over the 30. He'll tuck it and run out over the 35 and step out of bounds up near the 43-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 5 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 now for UAM.
Hey, that's positive yardage, though. That's 2nd down and obviously manageable for sure to pick up the first down right here.
2nd down and 5 for the Boll Weevils. Falk again out of the shotgun. Trip receivers come wide right. Ball on the left hash mark. Falk this time going to keep it himself as he faked a handoff there to Sultan and kept it himself. He'll carry out near the 40-yard line. A gain of only 2 on the play. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 3 here on this opening drive for UAM. They mark it just outside the 40-yard line. 3rd down, we'll call it a long 3. Need to get almost to the 44 for the first down.
Yeah, I was going to say, to me, I always say every 3rd down is a big 3rd down, whether you're on offense or defense.
Falk, straight drop back, looking, wanting to go deep down the right sideline, looking for Isaiah. The ball is going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line and go out of bounds. But it will be SWOZU football. Looking back up the field, there are no flags. And SWOZU is going to get the first turnover of the ball game with 13:10 to go here in the opening quarter. But you have to say that's almost like a good punt.
I was going to say the exact same thing. That's almost like a punt. So not really no harm there. But again, what we talked about, the turnovers. But yet again, it's what if you can turn those turnovers into points. Of course, we're hoping that they don't, obviously.
That's right. The Bulldogs will take the field 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. They'll be moving from right to left here in this first quarter. 13:10 to play here in the opening period. Their quarterback, MJ Rivers, 6'4", 230 pounds. He's a load. Going to hand it off to the redshirt freshman. He'll carry it out near the 25-yard line and be bumped out of bounds here on the UAM sideline. There's Red Martell on the carry. He's going to pick up just a couple of yards. So all to bring up 2nd down and long. They're actually going to mark him out at the 24. So only a gain of 1.
All right.
It'll be 2nd down and 9 now for SWOZU. Twin receivers go wide right, one comes wide left. Martell stays in at running back. They'll hand it off to him again over the right side. Not much there. They'll get it out to the 25, only a yard, maybe the 26. So they'll mark his forward progress. They're going to bring up a 3rd down and long now for SWOZU.
That's a good play by the defense right there.
They'll mark it at the 26-yard line. 3rd down and 7 here for SWOZU on their opening possession.
I believe he was tackled by Keith Wills Jr. for the Weevils.
3rd down, 7. SWOZU sends trip receivers wide to the left. Now put the fullback in motion. He'll go wide to the right. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Straight drop, has time, looking down the middle of the field, has a man open at midfield. It's caught at the 49, and he'll fall down making the catch. Is Elijah Reed, the wide receiver. But that's a big first down now for SWOZU.
That's a big first down. Well, we were stopping them with the run, but then they hurt us with the big pass play right there.
1st and 10, SWOZU. The Bulldogs at the Weevil 49-yard line. Ball on the left hash mark. Martell checks back in at the running back spot. He'll line up in the pistol formation. Behind their quarterback, Rivers. Hand off to Martell straight ahead. He's got 3, and then he's met hard by the linebacker there on the left side for the Weevils. A gain of only 2 on the play. They'll mark it right at the 40, just outside the 46-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 now for SWOZU. They go with a tight end set. Twin receivers wide left, tight end to the wide side of the field on the right. Now Rivers checks the play as he'll check in with the sideline. They'll change it at the line of scrimmage. UAM opens up in a 3-man front, make it a 4-man front defensively. Now the linebackers ease up on the line of scrimmage. Play action pass, quick screen out in the middle to the tight end, complete at the 40, down to the 35, and bumped out of bounds down near the 30-yard line. As making the catch there is Bodie Boydston, the tight end. He's 6'5", 240 pounds, out of Enid, Oklahoma, making the catch.
My goodness, it's a big guy for a tight end.
1st and 10, Bulldogs at the Weevil 30-yard line. Rivers again gets the snap, will keep it himself on the quarterback keeper. He's up to the 25, down to the 20, inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. And coming up to make the stop for UAM, that's going to be, let's see, that's going to be Dejon Doss. Okay. Another first down, though, for Schwazoo at the Weevil 19, inside the red zone here on their opening possession. Play action pass again. Rivers wanting to throw over the middle, has a man wide open. Touchdown, Schwazoo. Making the catch down there for them is Baylor Nash. A 19-yard touchdown pass, and Schwazoo goes up 6-0 with the extra point coming with 9:49 to play here in the opening quarter.
I was reading about that guy in the write-up for this game. He had a big game last week for them.
On to attempt the extra point. Their kicker is Ethan McBee. They get the snap down. The kick's on the way, and it is good. 7-0. Schwazoo leads it. 9:49 to play in the opening quarter here at Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside Stuart Pearson as we bring you UAM football. We'll be back in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Good stopping the run, but they kind of hurt us with the pass. Let's see what we can do offensively.
Got to get something going. Back deep again for the Weevils. Beyond there. Let's see, Amari Cross on one side and Chasden Collins here on the near side to us as they approach the football. Another high end-over-end kick. Collins will field it at the 4, return it up to the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, breaks the tackle to the 30, going to be tripped up and brought down out over the 35. A nice return there for Chasden Collins, as that'll end up being a 32-yard return. And the Weevils will have it with pretty good field position here to start.
You're right. And I tell you what, the crowd got noisy. I thought he was going to take it.
1st and 10, Bo Weevils at their own 36-yard line. But they found themselves down 7-0. 9:40 to play here in the opening quarter. Tavion Falk, your quarterback. Isaiah Broadway, the lone setback in the backfield. Trip receivers go wide left. Falk calling for the snap, gets it, wants to throw. Straight drop back, has all day. Now forced out of the pocket. He'll roll to his right, looking, pumps the fake, and going to keep it himself and step out of bounds up near the 43-yard line. The crowd wanted a late hit. Officials didn't throw the flag, but it'll be a gain of 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, the crowd did not like that one for sure.
2nd down and 8 now for UAM. No huddle. They'll come straight back up to the line of scrimmage. Strand Smith checks in as a tight end. He'll line up on the wide side of the field, ball on the right hash mark with one receiver to either side with a tight end now for UAM. Schwazoo in a 4-man front defensively. Bring the blitz from the outside. They hand it off to Isaiah Broadway. Broadway out over the 40, hit and knocked down at the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and the Weevils will look at 3rd down and 3 now from their own 48-yard line. Make it the 43-yard line.
I know it's early. You're just down 7-0, but I think it's really crucial that you make this one right there.
Big 3rd down here early in the ball game. 8:27 to play, opening quarter. Weevils down 7-0. 3rd down and 3 from their own 43. Collins comes in motion. They're going to hand it off to Broadway straight ahead. Broadway's got the 1st down and more as he carries across the 45 out near midfield and finally brought down there. We'll move the chains, and that'll be a 1st down for the Bo Weevils. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for SWAZU, big number 97, Christian Jones, the defensive lineman, 6'2", 285. Makes the stop, but not looking to get the 1st down.
That's a great run by Broadway right there.
Marking at midfield. 1st and 10, UAM. They stay with the tight end. Dixon's in at the tight end spot this time. Twin receiver. Now Collins goes in motion. They'll hand it off to Collins on the end around. Collins trying to get to the edge. Not going to get there. He's going to lose some yardage. Ball comes loose. Let's see if they blow it dead at the 48-yard line. They do. They blow it dead, but the ball came loose. Good break for UAM.
Huge. Well, we were fortunate there. He didn't want to turn it over there. Ooh, we got lucky.
It is a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 12 now for UAM. Now spotted on the left hash mark. Twin receivers come wide right. Twins go wide left. 2nd down and 12. Broadway moves over to the right side now of Falk. SWAZU with 5 men in the box. They're going to hand it off to Broadway. He's hit at the line. He'll fall forward for a yard out to the 49-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and long situation for the Bo Weevils with 6:43 to play here in the opening quarter.
And tough play right there. You're hoping that would go for some yardage, but tough up the middle there.
3rd down and 11. Ball spotted at the Weevil 48.5-yard line, just shy of the 49. Need to get just shy of the 40 of SWAZU for the 1st down. Falk, straight drop back. Pressure coming up the middle. Forced out of the pocket. In trouble. He'll scramble himself. Get out of it. He's at midfield. The 45, the 40. 1st down as he'll run out of bounds. Inside the 40 down at the 36-yard line.
Man, awesome play.
Fabian Falk doing it with his feet. Move the chains. 1st down, Bo Weevils at the 31-yard line, or make it the 35-yard line. Well, they say he stepped out of bounds at the 35, so 1st and 10, Weevils. Again, 7-0 our score. SWAZU scored on their 1st possession. Weevils had a turnover on their 1st possession. 2nd of the game for UAM. On the move now. Collins goes in motion again. They'll hand it off again, straight ahead to Broadway. Broadway, a tough yard there as he gets it inside the 35 to the 34.
Oh, yeah, absolutely a tough yard. He earned that one for sure.
2nd down, 9 now for UAM. TJ Fields will check in at wide receiver. Broadway will come out. They'll go empty backfield and 5 wide. Check that. Collins will make that. Jalen Sultan is checked in at running back. So trip receivers come wide right. 1 goes wide left. 2nd and 9. Falk gets the snap, leaves it with Sultan up the middle. He's got a little room. He'll gain a couple, and that's all. Coming up is the linebacker there, Philippe Tristan. 6'2", 230 out of Panama City, Florida, making the stop for SWAZU. 3rd down and a long 8 now for UAM. They converted just a moment ago on 3rd and long. Hopefully they can do it again.
Hope so.
So 3rd down and 8. Ball spotted at the Southwest 32-yard line. Tavion gets the snap, straight drop back, wanting to throw it over the middle. Throw is going to be just behind his intended receiver and going to be incomplete. Pass intended there that time for A.K. Hazley again on a drag route across the middle. Falls incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and 8 from the 32-yard line. Looks like the punting unit. Nope, they're going to swing on the field goal unit. Okay. This will be a Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be close to a 49-yard attempt. It will be at the 39, so a 49-yard attempt on the field goal. The kicker, Charles Stinson, the freshman, snaps down. The kick's on its way. It's got the distance, but it carries wide to the left. It'll be no good. A 49-yard attempt, wide left, no good. 7-0 our score. SWOZU leads it with 4:13 to play here in the opening quarter.
Wow, a tough one. I really thought we were going to get in the end zone there, but man, it just wasn't meant to be.
Weevils will turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 SWOZU. They'll get it from the spot. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. As we got a timeout on the field. Final home game of the regular season here. It's Senior Day. They recognized all the seniors before the kickoff this afternoon. So a great day. You talked about it. We'd like to send these seniors off with a great win.
100%. Absolutely. Because we close next week, travel out to Alva, Oklahoma. Is that right? And then we go to the Battle of Timberlands in Magnolia against SAU. So.
Yeah, next week, got that long road trip. It's a long one to Alva. That'll be next Saturday at 2 o'clock kickoff. We'll have the for you right here on KHBM, and then the following week on a Saturday, another 2 o'clock kickoff from Southern Arkansas and Magnolia, where the Bo Weevils will play to wind up the regular season. As Coach 𝗗𝗓𝗏 and the Weevils try to hold on here. 7-0 our score. SWOZU with the lead. They'll have the football for their second time this afternoon here in the first quarter. 4:13 left to play in the opening quarter. MJ Rivers, the quarterback. Again, he's 6'4", 230. Got twin backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to his left-hand back. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage back at the 30-yard line and going to be dropped there. Coming up to make the stop for UAM. It's going to be 𝗗𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏
3-yard loss on the play.
It'll be second down and 13 now for SWAZU from their own 30-yard line. They go with the two tight ends this time. And the bunch set to the left. Handoff goes to Martell. He's going to get it out over the 30 to the 31. The flag comes in on the play. We'll see what the flag is after a short gain of only 1. See if we can get the call from the official. Holding, going to be the call. No, personal foul, face mask, I'm sorry, against UAM.
Well, like Jimmy, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have guessed holding. I was agreeing along with you, but man, is that what I would call the big face mask, or is that just the 5-yard drive?
No, it's the 15-yard.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to mark it all the way out to the 47-yard line. It'll be first and 10 now for SWAZU from their own 47. Down to 3:30 left to play here in the opening quarter. 7-0 our score. Southwest Oklahoma State with the lead. They'll go with twin receivers this time, wide to the right. Rivers calling for the snap, hands it off to Martell, his running back, breaks a tackle at the line, going to get a yard, and that's all. Coming up to make the stop for the Bull Weevils, that's going to be G. Evans. Boy, he's been the leading tackler on this defense. First time we've called his name this afternoon.
That's right, but he made a good play right there.
It'll be second down and 9 now for SWAZU. Ball spotted at their own 48-yard line. Weevils trail 7-0, needing a stop defensively. Trip receivers go wide right. Martell, the lone setback. Rivers calling for the snap. Gets it, wants to throw. Straight drop back. Pressure coming from the outside. He's hit and going to be sacked. And that is going to be G. Evans again, in there on the stop.
There we go, 2 for 2 right there. We're done a great play by Evans.
The loss is all the way back to the 39-yard line. So we'll bring up a 3rd and long now, a 3rd and 18 for SWAZU. And we need a stop right here.
You know, obviously 3rd and long, they're probably going to resort to the passing game, so it's behoove our secondary to stay at home.
Rivers calling for the snap with twin receivers on either side. Now checks the play as he looks into the line of scrimmage. Weevils have 7 up in the box. They're going to bring some pressure and try to get to Rivers, the quarterback. On 3rd and 18. Now a timeout called. Let's see. A delay of game. So it'll be 3rd and 23 as they mark off the 5-yard penalty against SWAZU with 1:50 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score.
Well, I like it. Push them back as far as we can.
3rd down and 23 now for the SWAZU Bulldogs. They'll spot it back at the 34-yard line. The yard to gain is the Weevil 43. River straight drop. Throws over the middle. It's complete at the 45. He's going to be hit and well short of the first down. Making the catch there is Elijah Reed. And coming up to make the stop for UAM number is Isaiah. Check that on that. Sometimes I have trouble seeing the numbers, Stuart. I didn't catch it before he ran off the field, but it's 4th and 11, and SWAZU's going to have to punt it away.
Once again, great stop by the defense. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
UAM will send one man back deep. He'll stand at his own 10. That's 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗘𝗥 as he awaits the punt. A high snap. He pulls it down, gets it off. An end-over-end kick. Going to be short. Collins is going to let it hit the turf. It'll roll inside the 15 to the 10, all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Weevils are going to start deep in their own territory.
Well, that didn't. For Southwest Oklahoma, that couldn't have worked out any better. My goodness.
They'll pin the
field big time.
Pin the Weevils back at their own 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 41 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score. SWAZU with the lead. Checking some other scores from around the conference. Ouachita all over Northwest Oklahoma State, 42-7 at the half. Southern Arkansas and East Central at 7-6 in the first quarter. And Arkansas Tech leading Southern Nazarene 14-7 in the first period. Falk going to keep it himself, rolling to his right, now looking down the field, throws complete to Chaston Collins out over the 10. He'll get it to the 13-yard line, so a gain of 8 for Chaston Collins, and the Weevils will look at 2nd down and 2.
Well, you were talking about the score, Jimmy. I look at that Tech team. They got off to a 4-0 start. Kind of slipped a bit, but they're having one of their better seasons.
They are. Another score is Henderson State. It's a baseball score, 2-0 over Southeastern.
How about that?
A safety in that one. 2nd down and 2 now for UAM. Falk calling for the snap. Broadway, the lone setback. Falk wanting to throw again. Throws into the flat. It's going to be complete for the first down out near the 20, make it the 18-yard line. And this time making the catch is Isaiah. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. Weevils will have it 1st and 10 when we come back to start the second quarter. Trailing SWAZU 7-0 our score. We'll be back in just a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
7-0 our score. SWAZU leads it as we start the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Boll Weevils now at their own 19-yard line as they started this drive at their own 5. Tavion Falk wanting to throw on 1st down. Steps straight back. Now first up in the pocket. Throws over the middle. Complete to TJ Fields out over the 25 out to the 28-yard line. Fields goes down hard, and he's on the turf, so we're going to have an injury timeout on the field. That'll be a gain of 9 on the play. It's a great first down play.
Yes, great. Let's hope Fields is okay.
The trainers will come out and check on TJ. He went down awkwardly after he made the catch. They're going to go out and check on him. But again, we welcome you to our broadcast here on KHPM 93.7 on the UAM website as well. Those of you following us on the live stream, TJ's going to get up and walk off the field under his own power, so that's good to see. It'll be 2nd down and 1 now for UAM. Trailing 7-0. The Weevils threw an interception on their first possession. Wazoo took over at their own 23-yard line with 67 yards and 8 plays and punched it into the end zone. That's where we stand right now, 7-0. It's just underway, starting the second quarter. 14:49 left to go here in the first half. And the Weevils trying to keep things moving. 2nd and 1. Falk out of the shotgun, wanting to throw again. Straight drop, has plenty of time. Wants to go deep down the field, has Crunt at the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Wow. He was open down at the 25-yard line of Wazoo. The defender got there about the time the ball did, and Amari couldn't just hold on to it.
That's a tough one.
Amari Cox, normally a really sure-handed receiver, but couldn't pull that one in. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1 now for the Boll Weevils. Broadway, the lone setback in the backfield. While on the right hash mark, Weevils moving from right to left here in the second quarter, from south to north. Going to hand it off to Broadway over the right side. He's got the first down, I believe. They'll pin on the spot. It looks like he gets it out close to the 29-yard line. Yes, he does get the first down. They'll move the chain. So another 3rd down conversion for the Weevils. But they need to take this one on down.
Got to take it on down. Got to find a way to punch it in.
Dixon's in at the tight end spot now for the Weevils. Collins, along with Josh Scott, comes wide to the left. One receiver goes wide right for the Boll Weevils. Tavion Falk, your quarterback, calling for the snap, gets it, wants to throw, looking, fires quickly to Dixon, going to be incomplete, thrown just a little bit behind the tight end. He ran an out route here near from the right hash mark to the left hash mark. Pass just a little bit behind him.
Just couldn't connect.
So bring up 2nd down and 10 now. Clock will stop with 13:48 left to play in the first half. Wazoo leading 7-0. Go with the same formation. Collins and Scott come wide left again. Dixon stays in at tight end. He'll line up on the wide side of the field. Handoff go to Broadway. Broadway trying to get to the edge. Not going to do it. Going to lose some yardage. Back inside the 30, all the way back to the 28-yard line. So a loss of almost 2 on the play. And wow, that time Wazoo's defense was really there.
Boy, they brought the house there. You know, they just kind of come crashing down, and we weren't able to capitalize it on that play.
So it'll be 3rd down and 12 for UAM. Broadway will come out of the ball game. Check that is Travell Anderson coming out. Broadway checks back in at running back. 3rd down and 12. Twin receivers to either side. Wazoo, 8 men in the box. Now they blow it dead before the snap as the play clock looks like it's going to be a delayed game against the Boll Weevils. Yep, delayed game will be the call. It'll be 3rd down and 18. Or 3rd down and 17, make it for UAM.
I was going to say that's a tough one. You hate to stay behind the chains.
3rd and long for the Boll Weevils. Ball on the right hash mark. Twin receivers come wide left. Twins go wide right. Ball's on the right hash mark. Here we go. Tavion Falk looking over the defense. This time they'll show a 4-man front defensively and bring some pressure from the edge. Here comes the blitz. Falk steps up. He's going to take it off running. Tavion at the 30, the 35, trying to get to the first down marker. Going to be short at the 38-yard line. The yard to gain was the 40. He's bumped out of bounds just short of the first down marker, and the Weevils will have to punt it away.
Tough one. I mean, he would have had the first down if just would have got behind the chains with the penalty while ago. Great run, but great effort. But 2 yards short. 4th
down and 2. Dylan Duhan, averaging a little over 44 yards a punt this season, will come on to punt it away for UAM. They'll send one man back deep. He'll stand at his own 20-yard line to await the punt, and now UAM wants a timeout. We've seen Coach Jackson and the Weevils go for it here on 4th down and short in their own territory early in the ball game, but we'll see what they do when we come back after this timeout.
Yeah, I'm wondering with them taking that timeout right there, I'm wondering if they'll think the same thing.
Yeah.
Fans, make sure you stay up to date with the latest news and information surrounding UAM Athletics by visiting www.uamsports.com. There you can sign up for email alerts, find the latest game previews and recaps, as well as schedules, rosters.
All right, 4th down and 2. The Weevils will go into a punting formation. Duhan back deep to punt. It'll be Nick Jett back deep for SWAZU. It'll be a slow line drive kick. Jett's going to let it hit the turf, and it'll roll inside the 25 to the 20, all the way down to the 19-yard line, and that's where the Weevils will down it there. Is hustling down on the special teams to down it for the Weevils. Caden Glenn. And SWAZU will have it. 1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 20-yard line, leading 7-0 with 11:53 to play here in the opening half.
Got them pinned back deep, Jimmy. Let's see if we can keep them back there.
We forced them to a 3-and-out the last time. See if we can make them punt again. There's an official timeout on the field, so we'll remind you that next week we're on the road. We travel all the way to Alba, Oklahoma, Northwest Oklahoma State University, longest road trip of the year for the Weevils. They'll leave early on Friday morning, I think around 5 a.m. Friday morning. They'll load the bus up and head out to Alba. Stop a couple of times for a couple of walkthroughs on the way, and then spend the night there in Alba, and then get up and play at 2 o'clock next Saturday. The following week, we're on the road again as we take on Southern Arkansas in the Battle of the Timberlands. They're in Magnolia.
It's always a big rivalry, of course, Arkansas SAU. I remember when I was going through school here, we always opened the season with SAU.
That is a rivalry game.
Yeah.
Football, basketball, baseball, doesn't matter.
That's right.
1st and 10, SWAZU from their own 20-yard line. Rivers, the quarterback, MJ Rivers. Again, he's a load. 6'4", 230 pounds. A senior. Got a new running back this time. It's going to be Isaac Norris. Now they go empty backfields. They go 5 wide. Rivers wanting to throw. Fires complete. Going to be out here over the 25 to the 26-yard line and bumped out of bounds there. Making the catch is Isaac Norris. And that'll be a gain of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. Weevil stay in a 4-man front defensively. At 4-3 basic defense. Rivers this time going to hand it off to his tailback. He's hit and going to be dropped for a couple of yard loss.
It's a great play.
Nice play. Coming up to make the stop for UAM is going to be Rashad Jackson, the linebacker, coming from the left side. Got the penetration, was able to make the tackle.
He did. That's right.
The loss is back to the 24-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for SWAZU. Ball on the right hash mark. Twin receivers go wide left. One comes wide right. Rivers calling for the snap. Gets it. Here comes the blitz up the middle. They handle it. He's got time. Now he's forced out of the pocket. Going to be hit and throws complete out over the 30, the 35. What a play to the 40-yard line MJ Rivers, the quarterback, was in the grasp of the defender for UAM, but was able to make the completion.
You know, if you're looking at that play from an outside perspective, you could say, well, why didn't we wrap up? But then that's just Rivers making a play with his feet. And he's in his eyes where he sees the receiver downfield.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. They hand it off left side. Ball comes loose, and the Weevils have recovered a fumble. They handed it off left side to Malik Roberson. Roberson lost a handle on it, and coming up with it is Keith Wells Jr., the fumble recovery for UAM. He's from right here in Monticello, Arkansas.
That's right.
Weevils take over, and boy, they've got it 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of Swazoo.
You got the turnover. Now you got to go do something with it.
7-0 our score. Swazoo with the lead. 10:20 to play here in the second quarter. Tavion Falk calling the signals for the UAM. Wants to throw. Rolling to his left. Looking downfield. Throwing deep. Going to throw it out of bounds. Intended for Isaiah Cross down near the 25-yard line, but let that one sail a little bit on him. But a right-handed quarterback running to his left, it's tough to throw.
That is tough, yeah, especially across your body like that. He did all he could do. 2nd
down and 10 now for UAM from the Swazoo 45-yard line. Again, they'll go with twin receivers to either side. Wazoo with a 4-man front. They'll bring 4 on the rush. A quick pass over the middle is going to be complete inside the 40, down close to the 35-yard line. Make it to 36. Going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. And bring up a 3rd down and 1 now for UAM.
That's a nice play now. You're 3rd and very much manageable.
Making the catch there was Jaquil Allen for UAM. He's a senior out of Louisville, Mississippi. So 3rd and 1 for the Boll Weevils from the 36-yard line of Swazoo. Tavion gets the snap, going to keep it in with the option, pitches it. Ball comes loose. It's on the ground. A scramble for it. It looks like Swazoo has it. Oh, my goodness. It looked like Tavion could have picked up the 1st down, but he was going to go to his pitch man. And when he did, they bobbled the pitch. That was Sultan who was on the pitch man. And Swazoo's going to take over at the 41. I'll make it the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
Golly, and that's tough. Another tough one, Jimmy. You know, we're moving the football on them. We just self-inflicted wounds.
An interception on the first possession of the ball game for the Weevils, and now a fumble. And Swazoo gets it back, leading 7-0 with 9:25 to go here in the 1st half. Here's that defense back out on the field, needing another stop.
Another big stop. Another turnover would be nice.
1st and 10. MJ Rivers, the quarterback, out of the shotgun, sends twin receivers to either side. Rivers, play action, wanting to throw, fires into the sideline. It's complete out over the 40, right at the 40-yard line. It'd be a short gain of only 3. Making the catch out there was Elijah Reed. And bring up 2nd down and 7. No huddle, quickly back to the line. They run a hurry-up offense. Rivers again calling for the snap. Now they'll change the play at the line of scrimmage as he looks into the sideline. Stay with twin receivers to either side, one back in the backfield. Weevils inching up defensively, bring some pressure from the outside. He steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, complete out over the 45, midfield, and run out of bounds inside Weevil territory down at the 47-yard line. And coming up to make the catch was out of the backfield. It's going to be your halfback, Deuce Hart. But that offensive line gave Rivers plenty of time to throw.
They did. I was just to say the first time we've called the halfback's name today, Hart. But yeah, you're right. Big offensive line there, and they gave him time.
1st and 10, Swazoo. Bunch set to the right. Rivers bobbles the snap. Flags come in before the snap. I think we're going to have a motion penalty against Swazoo. Yes, it is. A false start on the offense. So they'll start behind the chains. It'll still be 1st down, but 1st and 15 now. That'll spot it back at the Swazoo 48-yard line. Yard to gain is the Weevil 38. So 1st and 15. Southwest Oklahoma State leading 7-0. They scored on their first possession of the game. Weevils have had 2 turnovers already. Empty backfield now. They go 5 wide. Rivers, straight drop. Weevils rush 4. Rivers steps up, hits a crossing route over the middle. It's going to be complete inside Weevil territory to the 45, down to the 40-yard line, and making the catch there is going to be Isaac Norris, the wide receiver, ran as a flanker, coming a drag route across the middle. He'll get back 13, or make it 12 of that 15 yards that they needed. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Wow, big play for them. They make it manageable now.
Ball on the right hash mark, right at the Weevil 40-yard line. 2nd down and 3. The running back is Deuce Hart. He'll line up on the left side of Rivers, the quarterback, with twin receivers to either side. Weaver's bleeding some pressure, unloads it quickly. It's complete in the flat at the 35. He'll carry it down to the 31-yard line and be bumped out of bounds there. Good job by M.J. Rivers reading that the Weevils had the pressure coming, and he unloaded it quickly.
It's just the quarterback that he is, and he sees the pressure. No problem with him going downfield. He knows what to do with it.
1st and 10, SWAZOO. They'll mark it at the Weevil 36-yard line. 7-0 our score, just under 7 minutes to go now in the first half. Roberson back in at the running back. He'll take the handoff straight ahead, goes inside the 30, down to the Weevil 26-yard line. As that'll be a gain of 5 on the play and bring it up 2nd down and 5 now for SWAZOO. Martell checks back in at the running back spot. He's our leading ground gainer on the season. He'll line up on the left side of Rivers on 2nd down and 5. Hand it off to Martell. Starts inside, cuts it outside. He's at the 25 to the 20 and finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line down near the 16-yard line. That'll be good for another first down for Southwest Oklahoma.
Well, you mentioned he's their leading ground gainer, and we saw why on that play. He didn't carry it in the end zone for 6, but that was a great run by him.
1st and 10, SWAZOO. Ball spotted at the Weevil 16, inside the red zone. Again, they go to Martell, straight ahead. He'll fall forward inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. So a gain of only 2 there. He gets stripped up. Making the stop for UAM, 𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗄𝗏. 2nd down and 8 now for SWAZOO. Weevils shuffle some folks in defensively up on the front 4. Rivers calling for the snap. Now checks off the play as they look into the sideline as the Weevils shift defensively. They go with twin receivers wide left, tight end to the short side of the field on the right. Rivers, play action, wanting to throw, looking, forced out of the pocket, scrambling, running to his right, going to throw it out of bounds, incomplete. Good coverage down the field that time as Rivers had nowhere to go with it.
Nowhere to go with it. Like you said, great coverage by the defense.
So bring up a 3rd down and 8 now for Southwest with 5:07 to play here before halftime. They'll bring in the nickel package and they go with 5 wide, make it 4 wide. They're going to bring in another back. It's a wide receiver actually lining up in the backfield. It's number 5, Isaac Norris. Now he'll go in motion. So 5 wide and an empty backfield. Rivers, straight drop. Weevils rush 4. He steps up in the pocket, jumps it off underneath, complete at the 10 to the 5 toward the 1-yard line. He's going to be bumped out of bounds inside the 5. They say he stepped out at the 2-yard line. But the patience by M.J. Rivers there to wait for that man to come open, who was the flanker on the left side, came all the way to the right side to get open.
Wow, that's incredible. Just the patience that he, like he talked about, that he possesses downfield is incredible.
1st and goal to go now for Southwest. They hand it off to Martell straight ahead. He's hit at the 1 and not going to get in. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. They hand it off to Martell straight ahead. About 4 black and green jerseys there. The Weevils in white helmets, black jerseys, green numerals, and green pants here this afternoon. 2nd and goal. Again, they go to Martell. Flag comes in as he carries down in for the touchdown, but let's see what the flag is all about.
Ball straight by Ray Martell. Touchdown, Southwest.
The flag came in just as the ball was snapped. It's going to be offside, someone lined up into the neutral zone. So the touchdown will stand. And Wazoo will go up 13-0 with the extra point coming now with 4:07 to go here in the opening half.
I had my fingers crossed thinking that they were going to get Wazoo for holding there. Yeah. No such luck.
No such luck is right. On to attempt the extra point, Ethan McBee. 1 for 1 on extra points this afternoon. Puts this one through the air, and it's going to be good. So 14-0. Wazoo extends their lead here with 4:07 to go in the first half. We're at Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium on the campus of UAM. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside Stuart Pearson, helping me out this afternoon on the broadcast. We'll be back with more UAM football in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
$14-0. Wazoo extends their lead with 4:07 to go in the first half. Wazoo will kick it off. It's going to be a high end-over-end kick. Chaston Collins will field it at the 4. Return to the 10, up to the 15, the 20, 25. It'll be down out near the 28-yard line. So Chaston Collins on the return, and the Weevils needing some points.
You gotta have some points ready before halftime. I think it's crucial.
3:58 remaining before halftime. The Weevils offense, as you said it, Stuart, they've been moving the football, but 2 turnovers have been killers.
2 turnovers, and then we were backed up with penalties on one other drive, so you're right.
Tavion Falk, your quarterback. Isaiah Broadway, the lone setback. Trip receivers come wide left. Wazoo again puts 6 in the box. This time Tavion throws. Going to be complete out over the 35, out near the 36-yard line, and bumped out of bounds there. As making the catch for the Weevils is Hazley again for UAM. He's been a favorite target so far this afternoon.
So far he has.
Be a gain of 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 1 now for UAM as they spot it at the 32-yard line, make it the 37-yard line. 2nd down and a yard. Falk will look over the defense. This time they go with a 3-man front defensively. They do a lot of shifting. 1 to go deep down the left sideline. Isaiah Cox with the catch, but he's out of bounds. Down at the 40-yard line. Oh, wow.
That would have been a big gain, too. But he was out of bounds.
It's Amari Cox. The intended receiver just came down with 1 foot out of bounds. So it'll be 3rd and 1 now for UAM. We're down to 3:18 to go here in the first half. 14-0 our score. Wazoo with the lead. Broadway stays in at the running back. Going to hand it off to him. Broadway over that right side, and he's not going to get it. He's going to be actually dropped for a yard loss. Back to the 36-yard line. Tried to go straight ahead with a power play up the middle, and nothing there.
Wazoo wasn't having it. I mean, they penetrated well on that play.
So the Weevils will be forced to punt it away with 2:53 left to go and the clock running here in the first half. As they'll rush the punting team on, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍 will come on to punt it away. Back deep, there's going to be Nick Jett. He'll stand at his own 25-yard line to await the punt. And now a timeout called by UAM once again. So they use their second timeout of the half. We'll take it with them. It's 2:38 remaining here in the first half. 14-0 our score. SWAZOO leads it. We're back in a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
The Weevils are forced to punt from their own 36-yard line as 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍 hits one that's high. It's going to be a short punt, heads toward the sideline, going to go out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's only a 22-yard punt. Southwest will take over with great field position, first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Great field position for Southwest. We only have one timeout. I mean, it's really crucial, Jimmy, that we keep them out of the end zone here.
14-0 our score. SWAZOO with the lead. Actually, they mark it near the 42, so it'll be first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Red 𝗗𝗏𝗏 will be in at the running back spot this time for SWAZOO. So they go with twin receivers, wide left, tight end to the short side on the right. Going to hand it off to 𝗗𝗏𝗏, coming to the short side of the field, reverses it, hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to get a couple of yards, though, as he breaks one tackle, and then UAM swarms him there, as he'll carry it out to the 44-yard line. There's Keith Wells Jr. getting up off the bottom of the pile again for UAM.
We called his name quite a bit on defense today.
It'll be second down and 8. A gain of 2 on that last play as we go to the 2-minute warning now before halftime. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We've got a timeout on the field. SWAZOO with a 14-0 lead here at Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. We'll be back with more UAM football after this timeout.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗏𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
I'm a turnover guy. Turnover would be great.
MJ Rivers, the quarterback. He'll work out of the shotgun. 𝗗𝗏𝗏, the lone setback. Going to hand it off to 𝗗𝗏𝗏. He's hit and no gain as he is hit at the line of scrimmage and nothing there. Weevils that time had great penetration on the defensive side, and there's Doss. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 on the stop for UAM.
That's a great play by Doss.
He plays the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker. He made it field the hole perfectly.
Right.
It'll be third down and 8 now for SWAZOO. They're in no hurry now. They've been in a hurry-up offense, but they're going to try to ride this 14-point lead into the halftime at least.
Right.
Weevils will show a 4-man front. Rivers out of the gun. Bunch set on either side, wanting to throw. Rivers looking down the field, throws. It's going to be incomplete. Intended down there for Baylor Nash. Defending on the play for UAM was Dion Biggins, a senior from Horn Lake, Mississippi. He was in perfect position there in the secondary, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 8 now, and Wazoo will punt with 1:11 left to go.
Good job of the defense all around that possession.
Jasmine Collins will go back deep for UAM. He'll stand at his own 15-yard line to await the punt. They get a good snap, no pressure, a high spiraling kick. Collins going to call for the fair catch at the 18-yard line. The Weevils have 1 timeout remaining with 1:05 to go here before half, trailing 14-0. You know, if the Weevils, you take a shot or two down the field?
Probably. I mean, you got that 1 timeout, yeah, I'd go for it. I'd take a shot down the field. See what happens.
Trip receivers go wide right. One comes wide left. Sultan, the lone setback in the backfield. He'll line up on the left side of TJ Falk. Everybody's set. Falk gets the snap, straight drop back, now forced out of the pocket. He'll have to try to scramble and get some positive yards. Going to get it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. May lose a yard. They'll mark it just inside the 18. So bring up 2nd down and 11. We go under a minute left to play here in the half. Falk again gets the snap. Again, they rush 4. They got pressure on him. Scrambling to his right. Now looking down the field, throws, and it is going to be caught. Nope, they call it incomplete out at the 35-yard line. Jasmine Collins went diving for it, but it hit the turf before it got to his hands. It would have been good for the 1st down if he'd made the catch. So 3rd down and 11 now for UAM. The clock stops with 35 seconds to go before halftime. 14-0, Wazoo with the lead. Ball spotted at the Weevil. 18, make it the 17.5-yard line. Tavion, straight drop back. Here comes pressure. He's forced out of the pocket, running to his right, looking, throws down the field. It's going to be a high jumping catch out over the 30. It'll be good for the 1st down, and making the catch out there for UAM. Going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. His 2nd catch of the afternoon. And we'll move the chains quickly. Weevils back to the line of scrimmage. 22 seconds to go before half. Straight drop back again by Falk. Looking, throws over the middle. This one's incomplete. Jasmine Collins running across the middle of the field. Ball thrown a little too high.
That previous play, though, by Allen, I like that. He went for it. He jumped up for it and caught it. Great play.
2nd down and 10 now for the Bull Weevils. The clock will stop with 14 seconds to go, and there's a timeout called on the field by by Southwest. They had 3 timeouts. They'll take the timeout here. We'll keep it right here. It's 14-0. Wazoo scored on their opening possession of the ball game following a UAM interception. They took it 67 yards to go up 7-0. And then Wazoo got on in the 2nd quarter, made it 14-0. UAM Stewart, they moved the football, but boy, those 2 turnovers that they had have been killers.
Turnovers have been killers, big time. You know, we're fortunate to only be down 14-0.
14 seconds remain here before halftime. We got a timeout on the field called by Wazoo. 2nd down and 10 for UAM from their own 32-yard line.
With 1 timeout here, I mean, we've been so close on those passes. I'd go for it. Go for it again. Take a shot down.
Trip receivers come wide left. One goes wide right. Sultan lines up in the backfield beside Tavion Falk. Ball's on the right hash mark. Here we go. Straight drop back by Tavion. Pressure coming from the backside. He throws down the field. Ball's going to be incomplete. Intended down there for the Weevils. Michael Lott was the intended receiver. The defender got there at the same time the ball did.
Oh, wow.
So that'll knock it away. It'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now with 7 seconds remaining. Strand Smith will check in as a wide receiver, or as a tight end, actually. He'll line up on the wide side of the field to the left. Now Swazoo's going to take another timeout. They don't want to give up anything big.
They don't want to. They don't want to, and we still got our one timeout left, I believe. So.
Yep. 7 seconds remain. Both teams down to one final timeout here before halftime. 14-0. Swazoo with the lead. Again, I'm sure the defensive coordinator for Swazoo is saying, "Hey, look, let's play a little prevent. Let's back up. Don't let anything get behind you. Keep everything in front of you."
That's exactly what he's saying.
Yep. As the Weevils a little miracle out here before halftime.
I've always said, after 2 minutes, it could take 30 minutes to finish the half.
The 2 minutes,
if done right.
That 2 minutes takes a long time when they have timeout.
Yeah.
It's like when a woman says, "I'll be 5 minutes." You know, 5 minutes can turn into 35 minutes. And that's kind of the way the last 2 minutes of a half are here in college football. All right, I shouldn't have said that. 3rd down and 10. Here we go. Tavion Falk out of the gun. Rolling to his left, going to hand it off to Sultan. Jalen breaks it across the 40. Midfield to the 40. Down the right sideline. He'll run out of bounds inside the 30 with no time remaining on the clock.
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought he was going to break it to the end zone, Jimmy.
I'm sure he didn't realize. He thought maybe there was a second or two left and we could have tried a field goal from down there deep. But Sultan went out of bounds at the 31-yard line with no time remaining here in the first half. But, hey, you ended the first half on a positive note with a big run.
That's right. That's right. Big run there to in the first half. Gotta get going in the second half though.
Southwest deferred the option to start the ball game. They will receive the football to start the third quarter with a 14-0 lead here in Monticello on the campus of UAM on a cloudy Saturday afternoon. Glad you're with us here on KHBM 93.7 FM, your home of UAM Sports. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside Stuart Pearson helping me out this afternoon on the broadcast. And Stuart, so far this afternoon, I think you've done an excellent job.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. You always do a fantastic job, and once again, I appreciate you having me on.
All right, we're at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back and give you some numbers here in the first half. Stats and more.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
South Arkansas Rehab and Mid-South C. Representing South Arkansas Rehab is LR, Madison, Evelyn, and Judah Tyson, as well as Park, Megan, Lila, McLean, Collins, Charlotte Tipton, and representing Mid-South C, William Jackson and Ian Mesh. They are accompanied by Assistant Director for Athletics for External Affairs and Game Day Operations, Mark Jones, and UAM Chancellor, Dr. Peggy Doss, who are presenting them with a commemorative football helmet for their sponsorship of today's game. We thank you for your continued support of UAM Athletics.
See how long it will take before you realize that. We don't have time to talk on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this afternoon's halftime entertainment, featuring the pride of Southeast Arkansas, the University of Arkansas at Monticello, Weevil Marching Band. Today, the band pays tribute to the loyal Americans who defended the freedoms we enjoy each day, and to the country they have so bravely defended. We begin our tribute with a song introduced in 1938 that quickly became one of the nation's most cherished patriotic anthems. We hope that you enjoy Irving Berlin's God Bless America.
Weevils moved the football pretty well there in the first half.
Our next selection this afternoon reminds us of the debt we owe the brave men and women who served in each of the branches of the United States military. We ask the audience to remain seated and invite those in the crowd who served our country to stand when you hear your service song. At this time, we would like to recognize the senior band members who are performing their final show with the pride of Southeast Arkansas this afternoon.
First down, Swazoo with 10.
Recognizing first from Mount Vernon, Texas, Melanie Barajas. From Texarkana, Arkansas, Giovanni James. Jenkins. From Crossett, Arkansas, Avery Pennington. From Monticello, Arkansas, Landon Satterley. We thank you for your dedication, leadership, and the countless hours you've given to make our band truly the pride of Southeast Arkansas. We wish you the best as you march into the next chapter of your lives and hope it is filled with success, unforgettable memories, and of course, music. Please join us in giving these 5 individuals a big UAM round of applause. The lyrics of our final selection capture the breathtaking landscapes and enduring spirit of the United States. With lyrics by Catherine Lee Bates, music by Samuel Ward, paints a picture of the nation's beauty and ideals. It's a message of gratitude, unity, and hope. Continues to inspire generations of Americans. We close this afternoon with America the Beautiful.
Bulldogs 175 yards, UAM 33 plays, 164 yards. But Tigers, the Bulldogs of Southwest have got their hands on them twice. They lead it 14-0 here in town. We'll go back just a moment, take a look at some individual numbers. We had videos leading the way for the Weevils and Bulldogs when we return from Western Continental Stadium. It was just a moment.
Monticello Division of Music, Dr. Eric Richards, Director of Bands, and Professor Kaylin Bigsby, Assistant Professor of Percussion, we kindly thank you for your appreciation and support as we wrap things up in true UAM fashion with the UAM Fight Song.
14-0 score here at the half. Sir? Controlling that line of scrimmage. Who's hard with one carry, 5 yards, Rivers, a quarterback, 3 scrambles for net.
That's pretty cool.
And
You're good.
Coming in and out.
Every time you come around, you ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about the storm, I'm way too numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the high, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side. Crazy. show. Save my money, stack it up, it look like I'm selling dope. Foreign cars, driving fast, I've never done this before. Getting high, drawing out my problems, let me pull me on up and hit this magic. With the game, we both know they can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you always have it. Step out my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have shit? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell myself I love the form, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to trapping. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
I will. All right, we gotta get ready for this. Smell that butter on the popcorn. It smells good.
I know they praying on my downfall. I know they praying on my downfall. On my team, y'all stood tall. They saw this loyal, show them how to ball. Go get a thermometer for the pot. I need just be a cook right. Let's keep that water 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You ever been inside a federal courtroom? Homie, you ever went to trial and fought for your life? Being broke did something to my spirit. Ain't so many to plug me. They act like they couldn't hear me. Look at me now, drunk German engineer. You don't want your baby mama, keep them near me, kill quick. Remember when I used to use your L's to hit the road, hit the oil, make them big boy sales? Ooh, remember when you had them green things made with vacuum seals, trying not to have them green things smell fast was on me. What you know about related to money? I don't know nothing. I just used to sell more to the county. I be with women, my body count over parts in the county. Any further questions, you can take that up with the lawyer. I hit up fake with J Money, right below Project Joe, tell you every day before school I saw the half boat. Now you think I won best dress with no support? I had to pay lawyers coming in and out of court. They won though. They did ain't it a blessing? We made it out Kentucky after all that happened. After the pre-trials.
University of Arkansas at Monticello, success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
At Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Right.
Of course, I remember when we were in the GS, we'd go to
At Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Hot dog good. Hot dog good. Oh. He's eating hot dog. Oh. All right, we welcome you back here to Convoy Wrestling. We get set to start the third quarter with 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍. Southwest Oklahoma State leading our UAM Boll Weevils 14-0. As UAM will get set to kick it off. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍 handles the kickoff for the Weevils. Southwest will send a couple of men back deep as Dylan 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍 gets set to kick it off, and we get this second half of football underway here on this cloudy, cool afternoon in southeast Arkansas. High end-over-end kick, going to be fair catch called for at the 7-yard line. So Southwest will take it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, making the catch here with Jake Cook for Southwest. And we'll see what the UAM defense can come out. Need a stop here, trailing 14-0.
Need a stop, big time.
It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line for Southwest Oklahoma State. Your quarterback, MJ Rivers. We talked about him so far. He's 6'4", 230. Big, he's a senior, got a lot of experience back there. Getting the start here in the second half at running back. Actually going to be the wide receiver, Isaac Norris, will line up. They've been putting him in motion. They go 5 wide here to start the first possession of the second half. Rivers straight drop back, has time. Looking over the middle, has a man. It's complete out over the 45. He's hit immediately. The ball comes loose. Let's see if they rule it a completed pass or incomplete pass. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass, as he was hit immediately, and the Weevil that hit him is down on the field. It was a collision.
Oh, wow.
Out there at the 46-yard line. And is there a flag on the play, James? Nope. Just the injured player. It's one of the defensive secondary. I ain't got a number on him yet. The pass was intended for Bodie Bosden. He's 6'5", 240 as a tight end. He's a big guy. Like I said, it was a collision there. It looked like a completed pass, but the ball came loose. They ruled it an incomplete. And they're still tending to the injured player there for the Boll Weevils. And so they've got the trainers out there, and now Coach Jackson's going to head, and they're going to send both teams to the sideline. So this might be, hopefully it's not a serious injury,
right.
but we always wish the best for the players. They got him sitting up now, and we'll try to catch a number and tell you who it is. But he laid a pretty good lick on the receiver and jarred the ball loose. He just got his bell rung. He's getting up and going to walk off the field under his own power and shaking his head. So I would say he's going to be okay. It's 22? Yeah, number 22 for the Weevils. That is Terrell Taylor, senior transfer out of Compton, California. He might be seeing double vision a little bit, but he's going to walk off the field under his own power.
That's always, of course, you hate to see any type of injury, but it's always good when you know that they walk under their own power. 2nd down, 10 now for SWAZU. They stay empty backfield and 5 wide. Rivers wanting to throw. Drag route over the middle is complete. Out to the 30, the 35, going to be out to the 38-yard line. Making the catch there is going to be Baylor Nash. And the Weevils have been able to stop the run this afternoon, but boy, the passing game's really giving them fits. The passing game has given us a lot of fits today.
1st and 10. That'll be a gain of 12 on the play from the 37-yard line. This time they go with 2 backs in the backfield and a different quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. The quarterback out over the 40, 45, going to get it to the 46-yard line. As that's going to be Braxton Etheridge who checks in. He's a redshirt freshman out of Calmore, Oklahoma. And he'll carry for 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. As he'll stay in at quarterback. Etheridge will stay in. They'll stay with the 2 backs in the backfield now. So quite of a different offensive set here for Southwest. Go from an empty backfield to 2 backs and a new quarterback. Again, Etheridge keeps it himself. He's got the 1st down inside Weevil territory across midfield down to the 48-yard line. He's finally brought down there. Keith Wells Jr. in on the stop for UAM. But that'll move the change. It'll be a 1st down for Southwest with 13:29 to play here in the 3rd quarter, just underway, opening drive.
They've kind of got our defense on our heels, Jimmy, a little bit.
Rivers will check back in at the quarterback spot. Martell back in at the running back. Twins to either side. They're going to leave it with Martell, the running back. Tries to go off tackle to the right side. He's going to be hit after a short gain down to the 45-yard line. And coming up to make the stop there for the Boll Weevils, Rashad Jackson, the outside linebacker from Thibodaux, Louisiana. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball spotted at the Weevil 45-yard line on the right hash mark. Bulldogs moving from left to right here in this 3rd quarter, from north to south. Weevils Put 7 up in the box. They'll bring some pressure. Rivers wanting to throw, forced out of the pocket, scrambling to his right, looking down the field, throws to the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Down near the 30-yard line. There is a flag, however, back up behind the line of scrimmage. And you want to say that's hopefully, keep our fingers crossed to hold.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. It's thrown in an area where you would think there would be a holding.
Yeah, it's there in the offensive backfield, and they're looking into Coach Jackson. If the play would stand, it would be 3rd down and 7. But the Weevils are going to take the penalty, so it'll remain 2nd down and be 2nd down and 17. Now for Southwest Oklahoma, that'll put it back to the 45-yard line of Southwest Oklahoma. So 2nd down and 17. Empty backfield again now for Rivers. They go with 5 wide. Straight drop back. Weevils rush 4. He's got time. Dumps it off underneath. Complete at midfield to the 45 and finally pushed out of bounds inside the 45 down at the 42-yard line. Make it the 43-yard line of UAM. So a gain of about 14 on the play. Make it 13 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
That receiver was Nash on that play. We called his name quite a bit today.
Yep. Taylor Nash. 3rd down and 4 for SWAZU. Opening drive of the second half. They lead at 14-0. Play action. Wanting to throw it to the sideline. Complete just enough for the 1st down. It's going out of bounds. It's Elijah Reed down at the Weevil 38-yard line. Needed 4 and he got 5.
Yeah, he got just enough.
1st and 10, Southwest Oklahoma at the Weevil 38-yard line. Ball's on the left hash mark now. They'll send 1 receiver wide right. They go with a tight end bunch set to the short side of the field. That'll be the SWAZU sideline. Martell stays in at the running back. Rivers out of the gun. Straight drop back for him. Looking, now throws deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. That was intended for his tight end, Bodie Boastman, down near the UAM 20-yard line. Pass a little bit behind him. He got a hand on it, but couldn't reel it in.
Good thing. Good thing, because that was obviously 1st down written all over.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10 now for Southwest at the Weevil 38-yard line. They lead at 14-0. SWAZU scored on their opening drive of the game, and then they scored again in the 2nd quarter to take this 14-0 lead. Back in at quarterback now is Braxton Etheridge. Etheridge, quarterback draw, keeps it himself, goes straight ahead. He'll carry it just inside the 35 is where they'll mark him. So it'll be a gain of a little over 3 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Southwest.
I'm going to say it again. A huge 3rd down right here. Got to find a way. Or it's just 4-down territory. So.
It is. 3rd down and a long 6. We'll call it 3rd and 7 for SWAZU. They bring Rivers back in at the quarterback. And again, go empty backfield. Receivers spread everywhere. Rivers straight drop. Has time. Now is forced out of the pocket. He'll run to his right. He's going to scramble and keep it himself. He has hit at the 32-yard line. That's Keith Wells Jr. making the hit on him. Well short of the 1st down. Now they'll bring up a 4th down and 4. As Stu said, they're going to be in 4-down territory more than likely.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was going to say that, they could keep the field goal, and I think you're right here. I'd go for it.
We got a 14-point lead. Ball spotted at the Weevil 33. The yard to gain is going to be the 29. So 4th down and 4 for Southwest. They stay empty backfield. Rivers calling for the snap, gets it. Weevils rush 4. He fires over the middle. It's complete down at the 21-yard line and hit immediately and brought down, but it's good for the 1st down. As making the catch there is Elijah Reed for Southwest Oklahoma. Jackson Qualley coming up making the stop.
Well, Jimmy, I know we talked about it in the 1st half on turnovers were the key. Right now, for me, them converting 3rd down after 3rd down, that's been the key for SWAZU here early in the 3rd quarter.
They're now 5 out of 7 on 3rd down conversions for the ball game. 1st and 10, SWAZU. Ball at the Weevil 21-yard line. Leading 14-0 and knocking on the door for Wazoo. Martell's in at running back. Rivers back in at quarterback. Play action, wanting to throw, fires, complete again. This one's inside the 20 to the 15, breaks the tackle, gets it down to the 16-yard line, and finally brought down there. But that'll be good for another first down. And once again, making the catch, that's Elijah Reed.
Yeah, it seems like he's been their go-to guy. Well, they've had quite a few of them today, but especially on this drive, he's been their go-to guy.
1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Again, a wide receiver screen to Reed. Reed has it. He's at the 10. Going to be down inside the 10 and knocked out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Wow. 2nd down and 4. They'll bring the running quarterback, Braxton Etheridge, back into the ball game. And every time he's been in and took a snap, he's run a quarterback draw.
Right.
So if I was the defense, I would be suspecting him to run it again.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Braxton calling for Etheridge, calling for the snap. He will keep it. Runs right behind his big fullback. He's hit as he crosses the 5-yard line. He'll get it down to the 4-yard line and then be hit and driven backwards. Be short of the first down. They can't get a first down around the 3-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted at the 3.5. So 3rd and short. Etheridge stays in at the quarterback. He'll keep it himself again. Goes over the left side, and he's going to have the first down by half a yard. He needed 2, and he ends up getting 2.5. I believe. No, they say he's short.
Oh, wow.
Short. So it's 4th down and less than a yard of a football, less than the length of a football. They'll leave Etheridge in. 4th down and less than a yard. Etheridge, left side, straight ahead, and he does not get in. But he does get the first down. Oh, wow. They're going to spot it inside the 2-yard line. He does get it to be 1st and goal to go for Southwest Oklahoma. 1st and goal with 6:50 to play. This drive by Southwest Oklahoma has taken over 7 minutes.
Wow.
They'll snap it again to Etheridge. He'll go over that left side again. This time he is no indication yet for a touchdown. They're going to say no, he stopped short of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, he did not make it in. So it'll be 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
He is stopped short of the goal line, makes that 2nd.
He's Etheridge in, that quarterback. Martell, your running back. Again, every time he's taken a snap that he's been in, it's been Etheridge on the quarterback keeper. He'll get the snap again, same play, straight ahead this time. He's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. And that drive took almost 9 minutes, 6:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. They took almost 9 minutes off the clock for that drive.
That's incredible.
And Southwest will go up 20-0 with the extra point coming. Their kicker, Ethan McVee's been perfect on the afternoon. He's 2 for 2. The holder is Miller Feely. They get a good snap, kicks on its way, and it is good. 21-0. Wazoo extends their lead here with 6:04 to play in the 3rd period here on the campus of UAM. We'll be back with more UAM football in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Avocados, Superior Crab, Wilkerson's Real.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
We'll go back deep for the Weevils. Boy, what I wouldn't take for a kickoff return.
That'd be wonderful.
We need some momentum, something to swing the momentum.
I feel like we've come close on a few returns, just hadn't broken the big one yet.
All right. Southwest will get set to kick it off. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 approaches the football, and this one's a high end-over-end kick headed toward the left corner, and Collins will take it at the 5. Hands it off on a reverse. Up over the 15, to the 20, up to the 25, cuts back inside over the 30, 35, and a nice return all the way up to the 41-yard line as they run a reverse on the kickoff return, running it back for UAM. Let me find his number here. That's Justin Underwood, a junior out of Mesquite, Texas. We saw the Weevils do that a couple of weeks ago. But a nice return there as it started at the 5. We get it out to the 40-yard line. So a 35-yard return. 1st and 10, Bull Weevils. Ball will be on the left hash mark. Weevils moving from right to left here in this third quarter, from south to north. Falk, first play, going to keep it himself. Fake the handoff. He's out over the 40, 45. Tavion handed for the sideline. Going to be knocked out of bounds up near the 47-yard line. So a gain of 7 on first down. Good positive yards.
Great positive yards. That's what you want to see. Like you said, got to find some momentum.
It'll be 2nd down and 3 now for the Bull Weevils as they trail 21-0. Here to Swazoo. 5:25 to play in the third quarter. Southwest, they do a lot of different things defensively. This time they're a 4-man front. This time the handoff goes straight ahead. Jalen Sultan across midfield to 45 to the 40 and tripped up and brought down inside the 40 at the 37-yard line. And Jalen Sultan mad at himself because he felt like he should have broken off.
Oh, I was going to say, Jimmy, if he didn't get tripped up there, he's gone.
It'll be 1st and 10, Bull Weevils now at the 37-yard line of Southwest. Twin receivers go wide right. One comes wide left. Falk gets the snap. Handoff again to Sultan, waiting for his hole to open. He'll dive forward down to the 35, so a gain of 2 on the play. Wasn't a whole lot there. The hole never did open up for Jalen Sultan. Broadway will check back into the ball game at running back. At wide receiver coming in now is Shaquille Allen. He'll split wide to the right. It'll be trips to the right. With Amari Cox, Chaston Collins, and Allen now split wide right. Dixon's in at tight end. He'll line up on the short side of the field here on the left. 2nd down and 8. Put Collins in motion, hand it off straight ahead to Broadway. Broadway lowers his shoulder, gets it down close to the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. And the Weevils will look at 3rd down and 3.
Seems like we said 3rd and 3 a lot today, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I like the positive yardage, so let's see if we can convert right here.
We were 5 of 10 on 3rd down conversions in the first half. Down 21-0. We need a conversion here.
Absolutely.
3rd and 3 from the 30. Weevils in 4-down territory. Play action. Falk trying to get it to Dixon, the tight end, and just underthrows him. He was rushed, though. Matthew Miles, the linebacker, came on the blitz, and Tavion Falk had to release it before he was ready.
Yeah, that's if he wouldn't have been rushed right there, we would have found something there across the way.
So to bring up 4th down and 3 now for the Bull Weevils from the Swazoo 30-yard line. The offense will stay on the field. Down 21 points, you got to go for it.
Got to go for it. Have to.
Collins and Cox split wide right. Hazley comes wide left. Falk out of the gun, wanting to throw, looking left. Avoids a sack, now in trouble as he's going to be hit and knocked down back at the 35-yard line. And the Weevils will turn it over on downs at the Swazoo 35-yard line. But, boy, they brought the house.
Wow. Nothing we could do on that one.
1st and 10, Swazoo from their own 35-yard line. Let's update you some scores from around the conference. Ouachita is up 55-14 in the fourth quarter. East Central, how about this? A surprise, 23-7 over Southern Arkansas.
Wow.
That's in the third quarter. Southeastern leading Henderson now, 13-8. It's Arkansas Tech up on Southern Naz, 35-17, and Harding up on Oklahoma Baptist, 14-0 in the second quarter, just beginning the second quarter there. I guess really the big surprise in that one is going to be the East Central and Southern Arkansas score.
Yeah, I wonder though, is that game being played in Ada or is that in Magnolia?
I think it's in Ada.
Okay. Still, it's a surprise though.
It is 3:17 remaining here in the third quarter. 21-0 our score. SWAZoo has the lead. An official timeout on the field. The last time SWAZoo had it, they went 75 yards and took 9 minutes off the clock. We don't need them to put another long drive.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Got to avoid that for sure.
Weevils turn it over on downs at the SWAZoo 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. MJ Rivers will come on at quarterback. He played the entire first half. We didn't see the other quarterback, Etheridge, any.
No.
All right, on 1st and 10, Rivers going to keep it himself. Wide open field, 40, midfield, into the secondary, and he'll be finally brought down at the Weevil 41-yard line. But, boy, he had a lot of green grass in front of him.
Wow.
He's not known for running the football a whole lot.
No, but he did on that play.
Yeah. Gain of 15, make it 27 yards on the play. 1st and 10. SWAZoo at the Weevil 41-yard line. Weevils bring some pressure. They hand it off this time to the halfback left side. Gets around the edge at the 40. Going to be upended at the 38-yard line as he's finally brought down there as the ball carrier is Deuce Hart. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
That was still positive for them, but for us, better job there getting him on the ground.
Well, we got a Weevil shaking up on the play a little bit. A little slow in getting up. They'll bring the trainers out to check on him. But it was a big pile up over there. 2:36 remaining here in the third quarter. SWAZoo leading 21-0 here on Senior Day on the campus of UAM. As the player shaking up for UAM is going to walk off, that's going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗅𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 passes. He walks off the field under his own power, so that's good to see again. 2nd down and 6 for 𝗗𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at the Weevil 37-yard line. This time they'll go in the pistol formation. I hadn't seen that either. They've been lining up on either the left or the right of Rivers, the quarterback. Now Martell shifts to the right. Delayed handoff to Martell, left side. He's inside the 35. He'll be finally brought down there at the 34-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the play. And Southwest will look at 3rd down and 2 from the Weevil 33-yard line. Twin receivers come wide right. One goes wide left. Rivers gets the snap, hands it off to Martell again, picks his way. He's got the 1st down. I believe it's depending on where they spot him as he's hit at the 30. Needed to get to the 31. They're going to mark him down at the 30, just inside the 31-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and a length of a football. Make it a 4th down, that length of a football.
If the defense has got a huge stop in it, it's right now.
Right now. 4th down and less than a yard from the Weevil 31-yard line. They'll leave Rivers in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself straight ahead. He's got the 1st down and more as he carries it inside the 30 all the way down to the Weevil 27-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. They'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down with 1:15 to go in the 3rd quarter.
When you got a quarterback like Rivers and you only need a length of football, pretty easy there.
Yeah, 6'4", 230.
Yeah.
Just almost stand still and fall forward.
Right.
1st and 10, 𝗗𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Ball at the Weevil 27-yard line. Red Martell stays in at the running back spot. Gonna hand it off to Martell, waiting for his hole to open, picks it, and he's gonna get a yard, and that's all. Down to the 26-yard line, make it. A yard gain for Martell. Weevils defensive front four did a good job stopping the hole. How about that? There's Keith Wells Jr. again, in on the stop. He's a senior from right here in Monticello. Played his high school career at Monticello High School. His college career, 2-year letterman for the Weevils. And he's just a junior. Got another year to go.
That's right.
A gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 as we're down to the final 10 seconds of the third quarter. They have snapped the football. Got to hand it off to Martell over that left side. He's going to get a yard. That's about all he's going to get. Maybe 2. He gets it down inside the 25. That's the end of the third quarter. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Southwest when we start the fourth quarter from the Weevil 24-yard line is where they'll have it. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it 21-0. 3 quarters are in the books. We got a final 15 minutes coming up for you here on KHPM 93.7, your home of UAM Sports. I'm Jimmy Clegg. Alongside and helping me today is Stuart Pearson. We'll be back with more UAM football in just a moment.
At Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank.
3rd down and 7 from the Weevil. 24-yard line. Rivers wanting to throw, looking over the middle of the field, down the field, and it's touchdown, Southwest. All right. Weevils have put 7 up in the box. We're trying to get pressure on him. That man-to-man covers down the field, and the receiver, Isaac Norris, just got behind the secondary. So Southwest's first play here to start the fourth quarter gets a touchdown, make it 27-0. Their extra point unit will come on. Ethan McBee has been perfect on the afternoon. The snap's down, the kick's on the way, and this one is through the uprights and good. So it's 28-0 in favor of Southwest Oklahoma. 14:53 to go here in the final quarter. We'll be back with more UAM football after this timeout.
Fans, follow along with tonight's game with live statistics available on your mobile device by going to uamsports.com to follow all of UAM Sports action.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
I was telling you on the break, I've seen the 21 come back, 21-point deficit erased by UAM. Never seen a 28-point one. Gonna be tough today.
And yeah, it just seems like we need something good to happen.
Need something good to happen. You've only been able to force one turnover on the day. And of course, we didn't convert it because we gave it right back to them.
Chasden Collins and Maury Cox go back deep for UAM as they await the kickoff once again. Weevils will be moving from left to right, from north to south here in this fourth quarter. End over end kick. This one's going to go out of bounds. As it carries out here on the near sideline to us. So UAM will get it up at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. You know, if you want something good to happen, well, that's a good start to start at the 35.
It is. It's going to have something down by 28. Going to have something pretty quick.
14:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Just underway. Tavion Falk, your quarterback. Twin receivers will go to either side for Falk. Broadway, the lone setback in the backfield. Gets the snap. Falk wanting to throw. Now it'll be a quarterback draw. He'll take off. He's out over the 40. Going to be tripped up. He'll fall forward to the 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play. You know, our first down plays have been good.
They have.
They've almost all gone for positive yardage, but just not been able to punch it in anytime. Trip receiver's going to widen it out this time. Ball on the right hash mark. Falk gets the snap, wanting to throw. Fires quickly, trying to come to the back out of the backfield. As that was Anderson, Travell Anderson, kind of running a short wheel route coming out of the backfield. Ball was underthrown, incomplete. Second down, or make it 3rd down and 2.
Third manageable, but you gotta have it.
Gotta have it. Anderson stays in at running back. Tavion calling for the snap. He'll put Cox in motion now. Rolling to his left. Tavion under pressure. Got everybody after him. He's going to be sacked all the way back at the 33-yard line. Again, when the Weevils have been in a 3rd down and passing situation, Southwest Oklahoma State, they've brought that house.
They have brought the house big time.
The loss is all the way back to the 33.5, make it the 34-yard line. They'll make it 4th down and 11, and the Weevils are going to be forced to punt it away. And then you go back and look at possessions here in the second half. That was only the second possession. The Weevils have had it here in the second half.
That's right. That's exactly right.
33 on the punt for UAM. That is Tanner Steenbach. Steenbach shanks it. It's going to be a short punt, heads toward the sideline, and Southwest going to get great field position. See where they mark it out at. It was punted. The line of scrimmage was the 34. They're going to mark it out at the 45-yard line of Southwest Oklahoma. So a 21-yard punt. And Southwest going to get it 1st and 10 at their own 45, leading 28-0 with 13:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
And that's tough. I mean, it's just that's the last thing you wanted to see, a shake punt, unfortunately. And they, like you said, great field position.
If you joined us late this afternoon, Southwest scored the first points in the first quarter following a UAM interception. Then they put another touchdown in the end zone in the second quarter. They took a 14-0 lead at halftime. Then their opening drive of the third quarter was a 9-minute, 75-yard drive. They went up 21-0. And then they take advantage of another turnover and have a short field to go and get another touchdown, make it 28-0 in favor of Southwest. Here on first down, Rivers wanted to throw. It's broken up down at the 40-yard line. Nice defensive play by the secondary that time to get a hand in there and knock it down. Looks like number 84 with the Weevils. That is Justin Underwood.
Okay. I think that's the second time we called his name today. Great play.
2nd down and 10 now for Southwest. Empty backfield and 5 wide. Rivers throws here quickly into the sideline. It's complete in Weevil territory at the 49. He'll carry it to the 45 and run out of bounds. But it's good for 11 yards and a first down. First and 10, Southwest from the Weevil 45. They stay empty backfield and 5 wide. So we go under 13 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 28-0 our score. Weevils will rush 3, it looks like. They got 3 down linemen. Linebackers are backed up off the line of scrimmage now. Rivers changes a play. At the line of scrimmage, play clock down to 5. He'll get the snap. They rush 4. Rivers has time, though. Dumps it off underneath on a drag route. It's complete at the 40. They're going to be bumped out of bounds just inside the 40-yard line. So it'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. We'll call it second down and 5. Again, that's Baylor Nash making the catch. It's about his 6th catch of the afternoon.
Sounds about right. Yeah, he's been everywhere for them.
He had that touchdown catch just a moment ago. Second down and 5 now for Southwest from the Weevil 40-yard line. The big tight end checks back into the game, Bodie Boysden. He'll line up on the wide side of the field with twin receivers to that side. Rivers takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, inside the 35, the 30, cuts it to the outside at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Southwest Oklahoma State. Deuce Hart will go in from 45 yards out. And that's some good running by Hart.
Oh, that was. It sounded like he either went untouched or he broke past the first wave. He was gone.
Southwest has jumped out to a 34-0 lead now with 11:48 to play here in the fourth quarter. They've scored twice here in the last 3 minutes. Snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 35-0. Southwest Oklahoma State leads it. We're back with more UAM football in just a moment.
University of Arkansas at Monticello. Success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience.
$35-0. Southwest Oklahoma State extends their lead. 11:42 to play in the ball game. They'll kick it off. This one's going to carry out of bounds again. So the Weevils will get it first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
At this point, Jimmy, you're hoping for some big plays right here.
Yep. Tavion Falk will stay in at quarterback. Jalen Sultan, the lone setback in the backfield. He'll line up on the right side of Tavion. Make it on the left side this time as he shifts over. Strand Smith then at the tight end. They'll shift him to the short side of the field here on the right. They'll rush 3. Falk has time now going deep down the field, trying to go to Amari Cox, and a little contact as they get tripped up. No flags though, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. Just a little contact. The feet got tangled up. Both players went down. But nothing called. I think it was a good call.
Yeah, I agree.
But ball falls incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10. Weevils from their own 35-yard line. 11:25 to play in the game. Put Collins in motion to the wide side. Going to hand it off up the middle to Sultan. Sultan's going to carry out for a yard gain out to the 36-yard line, and that's all that's there for him. So it'll bring up second down and 9 for the Boll Weevils from their own 36. Michael Lott will split wide to the right. Amari Cox, Chads, and Collins go wide to the left. Strand Smith stays in at the tight end. He'll line up here on the short side of the field, on the UAM side of the hash mark. Falk wanting to throw. Steps up in the pocket, delivers it deep down the field, going for Amari. The ball is underthrown. It's tipped in the air, and Amari Cox comes down with it. How about that? The defender went up for the interception, got a hand on it. It went up in the air, and Amari played the tip grip.
There's your big play, Jimmy.
1st and 10. They'll mark it down at the 19-yard line. First time the Weevils have been inside the red zone this afternoon. 1st and 10 from the 19. Sultan comes in motion, empty backfield. Falk now throws short, complete to Amari. Amari has it at the 10. He's down to the 8-yard line. Stuart, I made note of it at halftime that Amari was not on our list of receivers there in the first half. Needed to get him involved.
You got to get him involved, and great to see him on that play.
That's good for a first down, 1st and goal to goal at the 8-yard line. Now for the Bull Weevils with 9:50 to play, trailing 35-0. Falk gets the snap. Falk going to hand it off to Sultan. Left side, he's at the 5. Touchdown. Jalen Sultan from 8 yards out, and the Weevils are on the board with 9:38 to play here in the 4th quarter.
There you go.
And for the first time this afternoon, I think the crowd finally has woken up.
I think you're right.
All right, the freshman kicker will come on to attempt the extra point. Charles Stinson. The holder for the Weevils is Julian Stratford. The snapper for UAM is Palmer Harris. It's a snap down that kicks on its way, and Stinson puts it through. 35-7, the Weevils get that goose egg off the board with 9:38 to play here in the 4th quarter. We'll be back with more UAM football in just a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company.
$35-7, the Weevils get on the board here with 9:38 to play in the 4th quarter. They get that goose egg off. They'll try an onside kick. It takes a big bounce. It's still on the ground at the 30-yard line, but Southwest is going to fall on it down at the 28-yard line. Weevils, that one went just a little too far for a kickoff team to get to it.
That was close right there. I thought we were going to come up with it, but you're right. A little bit too far.
Southwest Oklahoma State will take it 1st and 10. And so they're going to spot the football. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line. Leading 35-7, Southwest will bring their offense out onto the field. That last drive by UAM only took them 4 plays to go 65 yards.
Yep, and one big play in that one too.
To Amari Cox. Rivers out of the shotgun. Martell, the lone setback, gets the handoff, breaks the tackle at the 30s, out to the 35, runs out of real estate as he'll run out of bounds up at the 37-yard line, make it to the 38-yard line. Going to be a gain of 9 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 1 now for Southwest Oklahoma, but he does go out of bounds. Helps UAM, the clock will stop with 9:24. And now we got Keith Wells Jr. was shaking up a little bit on the play, a little slow in getting up. The officials do take an injury timeout, but Keith, he's tough. He's going to get up and walk off the field under his own power. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Bulldogs from their own 38-yard line. Rivers will stay in at quarterback. Martell saves in at running back. They go with a tight end to the wide side of the field. Leave it with Martell straight ahead. He's got the first down across the 40. He'll be out to the 43-yard line. And coming up to make the stop there for UAM is going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𗘗𝗥, the defensive back, freshman out of Houma, Louisiana. If they'll move the chains, it'll be a first down for Southwest Oklahoma State. As we go under 9 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter, 35-7 our score. Southwest will go back to an empty backfield and 5 wide. Ball on the left hash mark. Weevils will rush 3, drop 8 back in coverage. Rivers under pressure, now forced out of the pocket, running to his left, finds a man down the field, he throws, it's complete, down at the Weevil 46-yard line. That's going to be good for 11 yards and a first down.
Wow, again, the play's about to break down, but what does he do? He keeps his eyes downfield, sees the man open, and connects with him.
That's not the first time here this afternoon.
No.
He has done that. So that'll keep the drive alive. First and 10 now for Southwest at the Weevil 46-yard line. This time they go with trip receivers wide right. Hand it off to Martell again, straight ahead. He dives his way down inside the 45, down to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be second down and 5. But, you know, Southwest, they want that clock to run. And they'd like to keep it on the ground and use Martell a lot.
Right.
But they'll throw the ball when they have to.
Right. You're hoping him to throw it, get him to make a mistake there, and we pick it off. But.
Second down 5 now for 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 from the Weevil 41-yard line. Rivers gets it, hands it off to Martell, right side, waits for his hole to get there, and there's nothing there. No gain on the play as the Weevil defense swarms him up there. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for UAM. Got a number 91. He's not on my roster. Not sure who it is, but a number 91 for the Weevils. Making the stop, playing the left defensive tackle. No gain on the play. It'll be third down and 7 for Southwest. As we go under 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. They'll spread the field again and go empty backfield and 5 wide. Rivers straight drop, 3-step drop, fires into the sideline, complete at the 35. He'll turn it up and go out of bounds at the 34-yard line, making the catch there for 𝗗𝗚𝗏𝗡. Number 84. That is Justin Underwood. All right. That'll move the chains. Be another first down for Southwest Oklahoma State, this time at the Weevil 34-yard line. Number 91 for UAM is Timothy Marshall. He is on my list. I was looking at the wrong one.
Oh.
First and 10, empty backfield again. This time they'll throw it down the field, over the middle, complete, and he'll fall down as he makes the catch down at the 15-yard line.
Wow.
That was a bullet from Rivers that time. Again, it was Underwood on the catch for Southwest. Under 6 minutes to play now. First and 10 inside the red zone at the 15-yard line, and Coach Jackson wants to call a timeout and talk to his defense. 35-7 our score. Southwest Oklahoma State with the lead. A timeout on the field. We'll take it with them and be back with more UAM football after this timeout.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
35-7, Southwest Oklahoma State with the lead. 5:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs have it 1st and 10, now at the Weevil 15-yard line, so they're knocking on the door in the red zone once again. And they are 4 of 4 inside the red zone this afternoon.
Yeah, that's one of the other big story in the game.
Handoff goes to Martell over the left side. Martell goes inside the 10. He'll be finally brought down near the 8-yard line. Be a gain of 7 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 3. Southwest stays in the same formation. They'll go with trip receivers, wide left. Martell, the lone setback. Hand it off to Martell again. Red, straight ahead, not much there. He may get a yard and a half. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. He's driven backwards there, and there's Dejon Doss leading the way for UAM. On a gain of 1, it'll be 3rd down and a yard and a half for Southwest. Ball spotted at the Weevil 7-yard line. We go under 4:45 left to go. Now they bring in Etheridge, the running quarterback for Southwest. He'll get the snap and he'll kick it straight ahead. Goes inside the 5, going to be stopped. He'll have the first down to the 1-yard line. So a gain of 6 on that play for Justin. No, it's Etheridge, Braxton Etheridge. But every time he's took a snap, he's running.
Every time he has, and every time it seems like when they need to convert a 3rd down, they convert it.
There's the snap back to Etheridge again. This time he'll carry it in from 1 yard out. A flag comes in. It's going to be a late face mask against the Bow Weevils as they grab him when he went across the goal line. Touchdown will put it out to 41-7 in favor of Southwest. UAM, personal foul, face mask against the defense. It'll be ensued or be enforced on the kickoff. So the extra point team will come on. They've been perfect on the afternoon. Snap is down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 42-7, Southwest Oklahoma State. They led 14-0 at halftime. They're kind of going on a spur here in the second half.
They have now, Jimmy, 5 for 5 now. They are in the red zone.
And we've got 4:06 left to go in the ball game. We'll take another break and be back with more UAM football after this timeout.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state.
(42-7), Southwest Oklahoma State extends their lead. They've outscored the Weevils 28-7 here in the second half. They'll mark the penalty off. And they'll kick from midfield, and they'll kick this one out of the back of the end zone for the automatic touchback. The Weevils will have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. TJ Falk out of the shotgun. Southwest still bringing pressure right up the middle, and they're going to bat it and intercept it and going to return it for a pick six.
Oh, wow.
The middle linebacker, Philippe Christian, came untouched up the middle, jumped in the air, batted it up, and caught it himself. Was able to take it in for the score.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Like I said, earlier in the game, Stuart, I talked about the Weevils needed something good to happen. Nothing good.
Nothing good tonight has happened at all. Like we've talked about, we moved the ball, that crucial turnovers, and there's another big one right there.
So 48 to 7 now is the extra point team. They'll try the extra point. This one is no good. But there's a timeout. There's a flag on the play, it looks like. It's going to be a false start on the offense, on the kicking team. So we'll back them up 5, and they'll try it again. 3:58 to play in the ball game. 48 to 7. Southwest extends their lead.
I think Southwest is going to move to, 5-4 on the year?
I think that's right. Snaps down, kicks on its way, and this one is good. So 49 to 7. Southwest has put up 35 points
35.
here in the second half. And they lead at 49 to 7 with 3:58 remaining. We'll take a break and come back with the final 4 minutes for you in just a moment.
𝗗𝗚𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
Yeah, get a ladder. 10-7, Arkansas leading
How about that?
in the second quarter.
Okay.
Take care. $49 to 7. Southwest extends their lead. They'll kick it off, and it's fielded and then bobbled, and then we trip over our own player.
Oh, wow. Been that kind of day, Jimmy.
It has. And that'll be at the 23-yard line. Yeah, it has been that kind of day for the Weevils. What could go wrong has gone wrong.
Absolutely. Unfortunately.
At least 3, I know, maybe 4 turnovers in the ball.
I think that's right.
All right. 1st and 10, UAM from their own 23. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. Falk out of the shotgun, wanting to throw. This time he has time, still looking. Now forced out of the pocket. He'll run to his right, throws down the field, and this one is going to be picked off at the 48-yard line. Trying to make something happen. Intended receiver down the field for UAM was 𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 So how about the fifth kernel of the ball game?
Of course, try to make something happen there, but man, they were all over it once again.
So SWAZU will take over 1st and 10 at the Weevil 49-yard line. As their offense will come back out onto the field. They're going to leave Rivers in at quarterback. They'll still leave the starters out there, leading 49-7 here with 3:43 to play. Trip receivers come wide left. Twins go wide right. They stay empty backfield. Weevils show a 3-man front defensively. Rivers straight drop, looking, now forced out of the pocket. Rolls to his left. Rivers going to keep it himself. Crosses midfield into the 45 and going to be pushed out of bounds down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. Coming over to make sure he didn't go any further for UAM was 𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗄𝗏. So it'll be 2nd down and 6. That did clock runs at 3:16. Again, they stay empty backfield and wanting more. Rivers straight drop. Throws into the sideline, complete. It'll be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Is making the catch down there for them. That's going to be Zion Mercer with his first catch of the afternoon. That's good for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2. We go under 3 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter, 49-7. It was 14-0 at halftime. And the Bulldogs have outscored us 35-7 here in the second half. Rivers this time takes the snap, hands it off straight ahead. They'll have the first downs. They carry it down inside the 35, down to the 35-yard line is where he's down. That's Malik Roberson on the carry for Southwest, but he'll pick up the first down. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for UAM is going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. And we've got an injured Bulldog. Now, one of the big offensive linemen, a little slow and getting up, and the trainers are going to come out and check on him. 2:24 remaining. Next play will get us down to the 2-minute warning, more than likely, unless it's an incomplete pass.
That's right.
Number 58, offensive lineman there, Zach Rogers, 6'2", 280, a sophomore out of McAlester, Oklahoma. Favoring his left leg a little bit as they'll assist him off the field. A couple of his teammates come out to help him get off the field. Next week, we're on the road. We travel to Northwest Oklahoma. They're in Alva. Longest road trip of the year for the Weevils. It'll be a 2 o'clock kickoff. We'll be on the air at 1:30 with our pregame show. 2 o'clock the kickoff next Saturday. The following week, we'll wind up the regular season in Magnolia at Southern Arkansas for the Battle of the Timberlands. All right, 1st and 10, Southwest. Empty backfield. Rivers, straight drop. Looking, now throws down the field. It's going to be in and out of the hands of his intended receiver at the 20-yard line. And again, that was Zion Mercer was the intended receiver. Hit him in the shoulder pad. Bad place to hit him.
Bad, very bad, yep. We were fortunate there.
That stopped the clock with 2:10 left to play. So we'll go to the 2-minute warning here at the end of the ball game. 49-7, Southwest leading. They'll leave Roberson in at running back on 2nd down and 10. They'll leave it with Roberson straight ahead. Carries it inside the 35, down close to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play. That'll carry us to the 2-minute warning here before the end of the game. 49-7, Southwest Oklahoma State with a commanding lead. We'll take a break and be back with the final 2 minutes for you in just a moment.
The Legacy campaign is focused on
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗚𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Punched it in, and it's been downhill ever since.
I think, Jimmy, that drive kind of really, for them, they wanted to set the tone to the second half, and they did with that long, long drive.
1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs, or make it 3rd and 5. I'm sorry, 3rd down and 5 from the 30-yard line of UAM. They'll leave their starting quarterback in, MJ Rivers. The running back is Roberson. Trip receivers go wide right. They're going to hand it off to Roberson straight ahead. Nothing there. He's going to be hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in on the stop for UAM. Bring it up 4th down and 5 for Southwest. The Weevils do have 2 timeouts if they choose to use them.
You look at one of the bright spots defensively, Dawson. We called his name quite a bit. been on quite a few tackles.
He was the second leading tackler in the first half. He may have taken over that spot here in the second half. It'll be 4th down and 5 now for 𝗗𝗠𝗏. Play clock down to 3. They get to the line, snap the football, a lot of motion, and now a timeout called by Southwest before the play clock ran out. So we'll keep it right here. It's 49-7. Southwest Oklahoma State going to improve on the season. 1:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's been a cloudy and cool afternoon in southeast Arkansas. Those of you in the northern part of the state will probably see some sunshine today, but down here in southeast Arkansas, it's been cool and cloudy, but the rain's held off.
That's the most important thing. The rain is held off.
There was a slight chance of showers. We had some rain earlier in the week. The Weevil field is a grass turf. It's held up really good this afternoon. Starting to see a little wear and tear on some of it. Senior day, final home game of the regular season. This group of seniors on this squad. Still got 2 games remaining in the regular season. Again, we go to Northwest Oklahoma State next Saturday and then finish up at Magnolia 2 weeks from today. All right, back to action. Rivers stays in at quarterback. 4th and 5. He wants to throw. Looking, steps up in the pocket, delivers, has a man down at the 1. It's in and out of his hands.
Wow.
Tried to make a diving catch. That was Elijah Reed, the intended receiver. And the Weevils will take over on downs at their own 30-yard line with 1:07 to go. Trailing 49-7.
Well, here's a positive for you. Barring something unforeseen, we're going to hold it to under 50.
I guess so, Stuart. 1st and 10 Weevils from their own 30-yard line. 1:07 to play. TJ Falk, your quarterback. Twin receivers go wide left. One comes wide right. This time, Southwest will rush 3. Going to hand it off up the middle. Going to be out over the 30, the 35. That's going to be Anderson out over the 40. He's pushing the Powell forward out to the 42-yard line before they finally blow it dead. They may give us forward progress to the 43, but they stood him up. It'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down. As Travell Anderson. He's a junior from Gosnell, Arkansas, running the football. That marches all the way out to the 44.
I've been to Gosnell, Jimmy. That's a long trip.
It is. The other side of Jonesboro.
That's right.
1st and 10, Bo Weevils from their own 44. Falk, 1 to throw on 1st and 10. Looking, has all day. Now the blitz coming. A delayed blitz forces him out of the pocket, scrambles back. Heaves it as far as he can down the field, and it's going to go out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 40 seconds remaining. And the Weevils looking at 2nd down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Everybody will have to get back because all the receivers ran 30 yards and 40 yards down the field. There we go. 2nd down and 10 for the Weevils from their own 44. Southwest shows a 3-man front. Going to hand it off to Anderson again. He's straight ahead. He's out over the 45. He'll be out near midfield. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the play for Anderson. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 4 when they finally unpile. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for Southwest, Maddox 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍, freshman out of Argyle, Texas, making the stop. This will be the final play of the ball game. 7 seconds left to go. Falk gets the snap. Going to hand it off again to Anderson. Straight ahead. He's hit behind the line. Going to get nothing as he'll get it back to midfield. The original line of scrimmage there. And that's going to be your ball game here from Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium. 49-7. Southwest Oklahoma State gets the win here on the road. As they'll improve on the season. The Weevils still searching, still looking, trying to find something to work for.
Right. got 2 more chances, as we talked about, go to Alva, Oklahoma to play Northwestern next week, and then on the road to close it out at Magnolia, the Battle of Timberlands.
We'll come back and wrap this one up here from Convoy Leslie Cotton Bowl Stadium right after this timeout. Here on the campus of UAM, our final score 49-7. Southwest Oklahoma State gets the win here this afternoon over the Boll Weevils. Checking some other scores from around the conference. A final, Ouachita ends up defeating Northwest Oklahoma State 55-14. East Central, probably the surprise of the afternoon, they're up 30-7.
Wow.
Late in the third quarter over Southern Arkansas. Southeastern and Henderson, it's 13-8 in favor of Southeastern with a little over 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech in the third quarter up on Southern Nazarene 35-17, and Harding doing what they do. It's 28-0 in the second quarter there at Searcy over Oklahoma Baptist. Again, our final score here this afternoon, 49-7. Stuart Pearson's been on our broadcast today. And Stuart, I want to thank you for coming by and sitting in with us this afternoon. Did a fine job.
Jimmy, like I said, I appreciate you and always appreciate you what you do for the UAM program, and you do a fantastic job. Keep it up.
All right, thank you very much. But story of the afternoon, been the same thing all season long. Turnovers against the week.
Yeah, just seems like we can't get out of our own way, and Southwestern made us pay for it.
Our final score again here this afternoon, 49-7 in favor of Southwest Oklahoma State University. As that's going to do it for us this afternoon. Again, I want to thank Stuart Pearson for joining us. For Jason Camden back at the station, our technical engineer, keeping us on the